Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Sims 4 Custom Content Decor Challenge. And first and foremost, I want to thank you guys for all your positive feedback and positive comments, and definitely been checking out and reading the comments is keeping me inspired to continue this series. So I want to say that I really appreciate that, and we are back again decorating this beautiful home that I have custom built. And I don't know, this house is growing on me. It's huge, I realize that, but it's growing on me. I don't know why, but it is. But anyway, let's go on and get back in. On last episode, we did the formal living room, which is over here, and I think it came out beautifully. This whole set is just super gorgeous. It's probably one of my favorite sets that I can't even get down in here and show you guys. But anyway, it's probably one of my favorite sets that I've ever ran across in all of my custom content decor shopping. And why can't I get up in here and show you guys? I don't know. I'm a little bit, well, first, I'm tired. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I was up late last night playing Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, so that's a whole nother conversation. But anyway, so I actually moved, which is probably the worst thing you can do. We have like a game room, right? But I ended up moving the Xbox because our house has a basement, so it's like 3 stories. And the basement is where it's a long story. Long story short, though, one of the bedrooms, which we consider the guest room, is in the basement, and it's close to the game room area, like our little common area where we keep all of our video game equipment and things of that nature. So I knew I wanted to play and just like have it accessible to me, because I don't know, I knew I wanted to play the Xbox, so I like put it in my bedroom. That is the worst thing you can do, okay? I'm not going to say that I'm like, look, as I make a mistake and hit the Xbox button. Did you guys hear it in the background? Anyway, I'm kind of using it as a desk right now because I'm actually recording in my bedroom too. So, long story short, yeah, I was up late, and putting an Xbox in your bedroom is a big mistake, okay? Because it'll taunt you and it'll haunt you and it'll say, hey, don't you want to play me? And that's exactly what happened. Anyway, a lot of you guys let's get back on track. Anyway, a lot of you guys did not feel the change on the floor, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I didn't feel it either. So I'm gonna go on and delete this rug. It's not a bad rug. It's just not what we need. I think I prefer the floor over the rug. And if I had to choose, hey, does the floor go or does the rug go? It'll have to be the rug. So I'm gonna go on and go back and put the original floor we had, which was this one right here. I love this floor. And look how big of a difference it made. So of course I was trying to figure out, okay, we could totally just not put a rug in here, but then it just looks so weird with the floor being kind of bare over there. So it's an option. You cannot put a rug, and you don't absolutely necessarily have to put a rug. I mean, real talk, my breakfast area does not have a rug underneath the table. If it did, it would have been thrown away like a long time ago, because my kids, especially my 2 boys, are the messiest eaters I've ever encountered. But I was playing around with some of the rugs off camera before I started recording, and I kind of like, and you guys are probably going to be like, what in the world? But this Native Ways handmade rug, I don't know why, but I feel like it kind of went well in this area. So I'm going to put it down and show you guys what I'm talking about. I know you're probably going to be like, what? Every once in a while, you can mix different little feels and different little fabrics and stuff like that. But I'm not going to lie to you guys. I was actually feeling this rug. And I know it's kind of odd because it's like, I don't even know how to explain it. But I was feeling this rug on this floor. I don't know. I felt like it did really good. And I know it's kind of clashy, but it's clashy in a good way. Like, look, I'm zooming out. I'm going back in. To me, it looks really nice with it. So I'm going to stick with this one for now. And like you guys have been doing the past couple weeks, give me your comment, your feedback, your thoughts, whatever, and let me know what you think. But I'm feeling that rug, and as of right now, I think that's what I'm going to do. I feel like I don't want to not put a rug in there, if that makes any sense. So anyway, we are doing the powder room today, which is going to be difficult and different and exciting and I don't know, all of the above. Like I said, I'm tired, so I'm loony toony. But I'm going to go on and grab some of these little generic lights right here just so we can light up this space a little bit until we can get the appropriate lighting, which don't get me wrong, it might end up being this lighting, because when it comes to bathrooms, I don't know, even in my personal, like when I'm just building for fun or whatever, I have like the hardest time trying to figure out bathroom lights, because it's like, it's a bathroom. Do you need something super extravagant in a bathroom? I don't know. But one thing I know about this particular room is it's huge. I know I want to get rid of that door because that door is ugly. So let's go do that first. I'm going to actually go on and switch this door out. I don't know why. I think when I built, I just like grabbed doors. Not really paying attention to what doors I was grabbing, but it's not the good doors. It's like the ones that's all scratched up. Look, the door of Dinge. That's the ones I made a mistake and put in there. So if you guys have this lot, please go change out the doors. I mean, I don't even care what you change it out to. Just go change it out. But anyway, I'm going to go with something that's real simple. I'm just going to do this door right here. We're dealing with a lot of wood and white trims. So for right now, I'm going to leave it white. There is a strong possibility, y'all, that I might go in and find like a whole set of custom doors and go change out all the doors. But as of right now, we're going to deal with this one right here. So anyway, one thing that I noticed with this bathroom, besides that it's really big, is that it's going to be one of the main bathrooms that your guests come and use, whether it's like someone coming over for dinner or you got, you know, people welcome you to the neighborhood. This will be the bathroom that'll be like the most accessible to the common area, because if you remember, the master bedroom's over here and they're going to have their own bathroom and stuff right here and a walk-in closet. And then you're going to have I think, oh gosh, I forget already. I think this is going to be a bedroom. That's a bedroom. And then you have, yeah, the two bedrooms over here. And then you're going to have like a little small bath over here. So if you guys kind of pay attention to the floor plan, you'll kind of understand what I'm saying. But this bedroom right here will not have its own bathroom. So I want to make this bathroom like as much of a full bath as possible, because I think I called it a powder, or I was saying like an extra bathroom or whatever. But I want to make it like a combination powder slash bathroom. Does that make sense? So one good thing about it being huge for that reason is that we can kind of have a double duty type situation. It could be like a nice cozy powder, but it could also be a full bathroom, because yeah, when you have as many Sims as you're going to have probably living in this house, this Sim that lives in this bedroom is probably going to want to have to access this bathroom, because technically the master bath will be for the master bedroom, if that makes any sense. So what I was thinking about doing is kind of partitioning it off, and I'm going to put the grid back on so I can see what I'm doing. But I'm kind of contemplating partitioning it off and having like a front area, and I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about right now. I'm going to have like a front area, and that way, so if someone wants to come use it strictly for powder, they have this right here, and then if they want to go back here and access the bathroom part, it'll be right here. So I think that is what I want to do. I know I had move objects on earlier, so I'm assuming that's the reason why that light went straight through the the wall. But I'm going to move this light over a little bit. And another thing I want to do too, which I really like in my builds, and they come in handy, especially when you have guests walking in bathrooms and they'll be like freaking out because they catch someone naked. It'll be nice to have this partition for that reason as well. And I'm also going to put what they call, I call it a toilet room. I don't know the technical term for it, but I'm going to call it a toilet room, and I'm going to put it over here in this corner. So that way the person that comes and uses the bathroom, they can have access to just the bathroom, no problem. And then the person that needs to take a shower can come around this little partition and take a shower, no problem. And then everything is kind of like sectioned off, and then it doesn't make the room look so horribly big, if that makes any sense. So when I have naked walls like this with these little corners, I like to kind of faux round them off. I'm using my air quotes, kind of like create like a faux rounded part, if you understand what I'm saying. So I'm just going to grab like this little post right here, and we're going to tuck it right there. So it kind of gives a feel like it's not just like this sharp edge. You know, it's kind of like a finished edge, if that makes any sense. But anyway, so that is pretty much going to be the layout for the bathroom. And then we can kind of like play around with the lights and stuff once we get everything settled. So I'm going to work in this back piece first, because I already know what I want to do. I found this really cool shower kit from Mod the Sims, and of course all the links will be in the description box, as you guys are familiar with. But it's a build your own shower kit. So if you ever have an opportunity where you just kind of want to be like, hey, I want to take the reins and make my own shower. I don't want anything anybody else has made. I kind of want to piece and customize my own shower myself. Then you could totally grab this build your own shower kit. So what's really cool about this is that you can use tile wall, you can use regular wallpaper, you could do any type of decorative item you want in the shower and make it like a cozy actual shower. So what I'm doing right here is actually building the frame for the shower, and I'm going to have it where it's like a built into the wall. And most of the showers I've ever, besides the kids' bathroom, but most of the showers we've ever had have been some kind of way built into, you know, the wall. It's not like a separate shower you go pick up and you go slap in the room or whatever. So I kind of like that for that reason, because it just gives you more freedom to customize it. So I'm gonna go to the bathroom stuff. We're gonna go grab this shower that I'm talking about, and I'm gonna actually go in and filter of custom content, because that's like the easiest thing to do. And the icons that have like these bubbles is the build your own shower thing. So you have like, Chris, you have panes that you can throw up. You have a door. You got like a single door if you want just like a single shower. You actually even have just the heads. Like if you want to just put a shower head in and not even have a door, you could just have like a walk-in where your sim can just kind of walk in around a corner and boom, they have a shower and they can use it. There's like so many options. Like there's this one right here. That's like a standalone shower. I don't know, maybe you could put that outside by a swimming pool and have your Sims be able to rinse off. And then you got this one right here, which, let me get down here so I can show you guys what I'm talking about. I'm like way up here. I don't know why I do that, but when I'm like decorating and stuff, I like to do things from far away. I don't know why, but let me get down here so I can show you guys what I'm talking about. All right, so, okay, I hate dealing with these little small areas like this. Because it's so hard. Now I got to find it. Okay, so there it goes. There's one right there. And it's like, you know, just different stuff. But the only thing, and I'm not going to complain about this per se, because I always feel like I'm complaining, but I'm not complaining. I'm just giving you guys like my honest opinion. The only thing is with the shower heads, these customizable ones, the only way you can use them is if you literally build your own shower. If you use one of the shower doors like this one, it actually comes with a shower head already attached to it, as you guys can see, and it just kind of snaps into place. I'm going to just stick it right here up against this wall. I'm going to actually have to go up for this so I can show you guys. And then I'm going to stick it up on this wall, and you see there's like already a shower head there, and boom, this is your built-in shower. And it's kind of long. I wish that there was a way we could put like a seat in there. I love showers with seats. Like real talk, I do. But anyway, and it comes in a lot of different colors. So if you don't even like the chrome look, if we wanted to stick with like a different look, you got all these colors right here. We got the chrome with the darker, well actually that'll be more like, yeah, I guess a chrome, and versus a brass, not a brass, what is that called, a chrome silver, what is that called, not a brush nickel, I think that's what that's called, brush nickel, which is like the darker version of it. So you got black, and you also got the different, so as you can see the colors kind of toggle. I'm just going to leave it generic for now because I don't know what colors we're going to deal with, but that's pretty much it. And then you have a shower. You also have a drain. We could throw this on the floor right here. I'm just going to put it, I guess I could put it closer to, let's put it closer in the middle of this part, because this part back here is just going to be like for storage and stuff for when your Sims go back there, because there's also like a soap dish and stuff like that, which hopefully I can find it. I might have to go, here go the soap dish right here. So it came with this as well, and you could throw that back here so your Sim can have their own little, I guess, storage area. And really, if you wanted to, you could probably throw a couple up and then have like little shelves in here with all their stuff. The only thing is it's going to look exactly the same. Or you could put a mirror in there, you know, like you could put anything in there if you want to. If you had a hanging wall radio, you know, I don't know if that would be 100% safe when you think about it in the shower, but you could say it was a waterproof wall hanging radio, and you could stick that in there or whatever. And then there's also this soap dish, which I think is really cool because you could put it underneath the shower head over here, and that way they can access their soap, and all the extra accoutrement per se is back here on this shelf. And I mean, that's pretty much it. And then your shower is done. And like I said, what's really cool about it is I could go into the build mode, kind of grab some wall stuff. I'm going to go in and actually get some tile. I love that beer color, the beer custom paints, by the way. Oh, I was playing around with it the other day and I was like, I love this. I love it. I love it. I love it. So yeah, you could just kind of play around with it. We got this bathhouse blues. We could kind of throw up like some, I don't know. Let's see what this looks like. So that one has like, I'm almost tempted to say I'd rather like something that's all stone, you know? Yeah, I think I'd rather something like this because then it'll be like, okay, you really got like a nice custom shower. The only thing is, I'm so stuck on neutrals, y'all. Y'all got to help me get out of this funk, like the neutral funk, because I will do neutrals to death, like no lie. I don't know. When it comes to playing with color, I just get super nervous about it. I do. I don't know why. I'm just always like, does this look right? I think I'm not adventurous enough, I think. And y'all, real talk, I don't like gamble. When going into like the casinos or whatever, it make my nerves bad because I'm like, I'm not about to spend my money. I'm not about to just give you. That's like taking a $5 bill and throwing it in the trash. Why not? Here you go. The only thing about this one, I think, is I don't like the trim. I don't like trim in my shower. I feel like this will make a good shower base. Or, let's see, I just saw one that caught my eye. Or, was it this one I was thinking about? Or that one, but I like the mosaic tile. Or you know what? Or even this one, the Onderon Sun. It's so funny because when I'm going custom content shopping for this series, I'm more so looking for like, I need showers, like for bathroom stuff. I'm not looking for like wall hangings and stuff like that. So it's when it comes to like decorating the walls, I'm just like, okay, let me see what we got in the game already. This one would be a nice one too, I think. But I'm gonna stick with the one we got. I think I'm digging that one because it'll be something different that I've never used before. And then let's go on and go grab some tile floor, and hopefully what would be really nice is if they have something super similar to this. It doesn't look like they do. It doesn't look like they do unless I just get like, no, that's going to clash like crazy. Let's see. See, this makes me want to go to like something just regular schmegular for this reason. I guess we could do like a black. Now I'm going to cut grid off so we could check it out and see what it looks like. If I can stay in this little corner. This one's not horrible. It's definitely different. It's not horrible. So, oh, sorry guys. Oh my gosh, I'm like inching my mouse. I swear, it's like, I think when it's time to like get into these small crevices, this house is going to be crazy to play in, by the way. I think it's going to be really cool to like decorate and take pictures in, but when it's time to play in it, I can see it's going to drive me up the wall. Anyway, let me go up here so I could change the colors. I think I want to do something dark since we're dealing with the dark floor and stuff. Yeah, that actually set it off quite a bit. Now I just got to figure out which fixture I like the best. I think that one will do. All right, cool. I love it, which definitely means we're going to have to change out the lighting and stuff because that's not going to work. All right, so pretty much that is our little shower area. It is done. And what I kind of played around with is in this little nook right here, you could either put a tub, which will not give you the privacy that you want because this little opening right here. What I thought would be really cool is to have like some storage units, so to speak, for like extra towels or just, you know, whatever. So I'm going to actually dip into the kitchen stuff that we grabbed a couple weeks ago. And is this right here. And since we're doing black, I could go with a black if I wanted to and put like this black up against the wall. I could, or I can make it white. Let's see, that looks more like a brown. That looks like a brown, but I'm hoping, no, that's a brown. So I could do white and just get away from, I really want to say that this is a black, but I don't think it is. It looks like it's like a dark walnut color. Does it not? It's not dark enough. So let's see. And I feel like this should be black, but then when I click it, it's not black. So I think we'll just have to go with some white cabinets or even gray. We could do this color. That might actually be different. It's so funny because I plan these out before I start recording, and almost every time, y'all, I change my almost every single time I change my mind. So I'm gonna continue back here since we already gotten started. And now that you got this nice wall here, you could either put a mirror there, which I think would be really cool, or better yet, let's go back to the bathroom stuff. If we had like a really tall, long mirror, but not, it has to be really tall and long. I mean, it has to be like the length of that doggone wall, I feel like. I think that'll be really cool. And if you have moved objects on, you could actually put like some shelves and stuff on the, like some towel shelves, if you get what I'm saying, which I'm probably just going to go on and do the towel shelves by themselves, because originally that's what I thought would look really nice. So I'm just going to do the generic white ones here. We could play around with the color and do some black, I guess. We could do that. It's kind of like, it's giving me the bachelor pad vibe right now. So I'm going to go back and do, well, I thought this was white, but this is more yellow. So where's the white? Where's the white? Could have swore there was a white when we first got started. I guess I will go and do, we could do this color. This is more like a gray. I think I was thinking that it was white and it's really a gray. So I'm going to put these, I'm going to stack like 2. So put 1, you want it accessible for your sim, and then grab another one here and put it up a little bit higher. So let's get down here and see what these look like up in here. Up in here, up in here. Golly, if I can get up in here good. All right, so let me scoot back just a smidge. Y'all are going to kill me. Y'all going to be like, girl, you with these little small area walls. That reminds me of the laundry room with that little small area. Okay, so we got our towels up here. You got 2 sets of towels. Another thing you could do too, if you don't want to do 2 sets of towels like that, is you could throw like some towels like this up. But I'm not going to probably worry about that. I could put a towel in there, though. That actually might be kind of cool. I don't know how it's going to be all like, you know, you put too much stuff in the shower, they'll be complaining about they can't get in there. Y'all know how them Sims be. Y'all know how them Sims be. So, also, if you didn't want to put these little built-in closet thingies right here, you could totally do some shelves and throw some clutter items on there. I thought about that as well. But I really like how this little built-in thing looks, you know, especially with it being like in this little shower area. So what else we could do in here, some more stuff that I grabbed, was from a creator by the name of I'm saying Around the Sims 4. That's probably not their name, but their Tumblr, their blog, whatever, is aroundthesims4.com. And we got these bathroom mats. So since we're kind of playing around with color a little bit, we might can do this little checkered one. Let's see. What's cool about their mats though is that they have 2 different sizes. They have this, which is like a single size, and then they have this one that's a little bit longer. So let's grab this one. It says ×2, so I'm assuming it means 2 of the rugs like together side by side. So let's hope that they have, I'm going to stick with this one even though it might bite me in the butt later. Let's see what it looks like. It's not horrible. Can I option this? I can, because I want to kind of scoot it like up against it. So it looks like when you step out, you're actually stepping on a rug as opposed to a little bit. Oh, my shower like that now, because the rug I have is too big to fit in the space of the shower door. So we scoot it back a little bit. And yeah, I hate it because I'm like, it's not even catching the water. It's like you get out and you got water. I don't know. I'm weird. Anyway, so I have also a hamper. So I'm actually going to go to, let's do show all. And then that way I can grab all of the stuff from Around the Sims. I really liked it. It's supposed to be kind of inspired by IKEA stuff, is what the blog said. And so I haven't been to an IKEA in so long. So I'm not 100% sure like what aspect of IKEA it reminds the creator of. But that's what they said on the blog. So I just thought it was kind of cool. Where in the world? There's like a little hamper area. I want to grab the hamper. I might actually toggle. Because I'm telling you, it's going to get to the point where we're going to have so much stuff. I probably passed it like 1,000 times, y'all. It's going to get to the point where I'm going to have so much stuff in this thing. So I'm going to actually just type in around, or is it going to be ATS? Okay, ATS 4, and it is hamper. Perfect. All right. And it's actually considered under decorations and looks like miscellaneous. So it only comes in this color, but I think it's really cool because it looks different. And, you know, in your bathrooms, you want a hamper. So when your sim gets out, assuming that we'll get like eco stuff, I think that's the next like voted pack. That makes any sense that we're getting. And so if we get that, people are saying that there's a rumor that we'll have washer machines in it, which is kind of weird because I'm like, eco. Do you think of washing machine when you think of eco, like eco-friendly, or eco like we're trying to save the world? I don't think of washing machine. I think about people taking the old school basin tubs with the little sugar thing that you rub your clothes up against. It looks like a cheese grater. I don't know what the technical term is for it. Thankfully that was way before my time, so I don't know the technical term for it. But anyway, that's what I think of when I think of people being eco-friendly, like being like all about the environment. We're not going to waste water on clothes and like run loads and loads of laundry. I'm going to use this one tub of water and I'm going to wash a bunch of clothes with this. I'm using my hands to talk. That's why I'm not decorating right now. Sorry about that. Anyway, that's what I get. I get that vibe that's what it would be. I don't know. Anyway, not here to rant about that. But I do think, and I like this idea, and I actually have it in my own personal bathroom, having like a bench to sit down and kind of take your socks, and or if you want to clip your toenails, yeah, because I clip my toenails in the bathroom. A little known fact about me. Anyway, I thought it'd be cool to put like a little seating bench in this area. So it's kind of like at your discrepancy which one you want to put. I was really digging this partemon that comes with I think that's luxury living, and we can kind of play around with the colors. I think a little bit we could do this white with maybe the black. Ooh, this thing is huge. Maybe it's a little too big. I like it though, but maybe it's a little too big. But anyway, I'm gonna stick it right. I must have move objects on, which is funny because I normally don't play with move objects like that. I'm gonna try to center it in the middle of this wall. I think that'll work. Yep, so that your sim can kind of theoretically sit there, take their socks off, take their shoes off, put their or just sit there and let their water. Okay, y'all, true story. This is another little simple known fact about me. Then I'm gonna stop talking about myself. I like to start my shower, get the room really, really steamy, and I just sit there for a little bit. Let my pores kind of, open up, let my body kind of relax with the steam. I don't know. This is weird to me. I just like to sit there. And I used to get in trouble when I was younger. My mom, speaking of which, my mom's in town now and I'm recording, but she's asleep, of course. That's why I'm upstairs recording as opposed to in my office. What is a vacuum safe mirror? Okay, we could put a mirror there. That'd be kind of different. Who wants to watch themselves showering in the mirror? I do. No, I don't. I'm just saying. But you could do something like that. That's actually kind of cool. I like that idea, actually. Yeah. And so we're probably pretty much done with this little shower area, unless you want to throw some more stuff on the wall. I don't see why you would, though. Let's see if there's like some little wrought iron pieces or decorative stuff. Oh, I know what else we could put on the wall. This also came with the Around the Sims blog, and it's this little rack thingy. So you could probably put this here, throw some, oh gosh, it's like way too long. Actually, you know what? Let's not even worry about that. I'm just going to grab some, what do you call those things? What do you call it? Robes. Golly. But anyway, yeah, I used to get in trouble so much when I was a kid because my mom would be like, you cut the shower on, 20 minutes have passed and you're still sitting in the bathroom. Other people got to use the shower. Like, get out. And I'd just be sitting there, just enjoying myself. Let's go ahead and get the black and, let's see, I'm going to put it, I kind of want to stagger it. I think that'd be nice. So I'm going to put it, I don't want it too far over. So I'm going to option a little bit and put it like right here. And then we're going to get like a his and her type. I'm going to do a gray. I'm going to put it right here. And we still got to do wall coloring and stuff in here, but we'll do that in a minute. And so look how cool that, to me, I think it looks really nice and it's different because like I said, it's a powder, but it's like a powder and a shower area. And your sim can come around this corner, have their little privacy. And then if you have guests and you don't want them to see your bathroom, your toilet, your tub, I mean, what am I trying to say? I'm talking with my hands again and I lost my mouse. But if you don't want them to see like the shower area, which is a little bit more intimate for people that are just coming over to use the bathroom and wash their hands, then you have it partitioned off. Hey, I love the idea. It's just my opinion. Anyway, so that's what I am going with. Okay. Hopefully you guys don't mind. But anyway, so next let's work on this little sink area. I'm also going to use the same stuff from the ATS4 site, and that is Around the Sims 4 once again. And we have these built-in kind of cabinet sink thingamajiggies, and here they go right here. So Since I've been doing the black, the gray, and the white look, I could totally go with this gray, or I could go with the black. Or since we did the white built-ins over here, I could just go with white and just, you know, not even worry about it. And I think that's what I'm going to do, because I want everything to look cohesive. So let's go on and I'm going to put I like 2 sinks. And I know this is like just a powder room. We could technically just do 1 sink, but I'm actually going to put 2 sinks in because I just like 2 sinks. I don't know, I like how it looks. And I'm going to put them, and this is the only complaint with this set. I feel like every time I say this, I'm like, I'm not complaining, I promise you I'm not. But I wish that there was a solid, no sink, just solid cabinet that I can like put in between. But there's not one. So unfortunately, I end up having to make something, and I'm going to show you guys when I played around with this before. Another thing that was really cool with this set was this little bench shelf, and it is right here. And so that's another thing that you could throw up on the wall if you want to. If it was something that was wide, I would probably try to put it in between. Or if you wanted to throw it on this side and have like extra shelves for your Sims. Technically, I really don't need it. But if you wanted to, I'm trying to see where could I put it at though. Like if I wanted to use it. I really don't have a place to put it, but it's cool because I played around with the shelving, and you really can put just about anything on the shelves. It's like all the little slots and everything are unlocked. I love shelves like that where you don't have to use move objects on. Everything is just unlocked, so you could just throw whatever clutter and whatever you want to put on there. But what I thought about doing was actually using, I'm gonna go back to custom content. We're going to get this shelf right here, and I think it was this one right here I used for fun. And this is going to be kind of different. I'm going to actually make like a connected area in between these two and make it seem like it was together. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. Let me go in and show you guys what I'm talking about. So I'm going to try to option. I'm using option, and someone told me in the comment box, and I hate that I forgot who you were. I'm sorry, but thank you for letting me know. It's actually Alt on the PC. For Mac, if you're using a Mac, it's actually option. So you hold option down on your keyboard. You can kind of slide this around. It doesn't work with everything, but it works with a good majority of the stuff. So the only thing is I wish, and I'm going to say this right now, I really wanted to use this one because it is the exact length. Look, I mean the width of the cabinet. I felt like it would work so good. But when you go to option it up, it covers up the sinks. So if you have it a further enough distance away, you could probably do it. Like, you know, like if the end was here and then you had another end and you could put the other end on the other side, you could probably do it. But because I'm only working with this space, I'm just going to do this one. So it's not going to be the exact width, but it's okay. We're gonna kind of just connect it and kind of fake it. So I'm going to try to place this as close as possible. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do it on this side, I think. So I could scoot, because I'm going to end up scooting that cabinet over to kind of make it snug up against. There we go. So I locked it into place. Then I'm going to grab this piece right here, and I'm going to option it over it and move it over. And one good thing about using this side is, as you can see, it kind of clipped into the wall earlier when I placed it. So that way I can kind of get it from clipping into the wall. And we're going to do it there. And it's kind of like a makeshift shelf in between. I don't know. I digged it earlier, but now I'm looking at it like it looks stupid. But I digged it earlier. I dug it earlier. Digged it is not a word. I dug it earlier, and I'm going to kind of like commit to it because I liked how it looked. Another thing I like that you could do with it is you could actually add like a stool underneath it. Watch this. Watch this. You can make it like it's a vanity if you wanted to. So I'm going to actually toggle custom content off. We're going to grab, I think it was this one, which matches the seat on the other side. And I'm just going to, if you have move objects on, you could just kind of place it underneath there, and then it becomes like a little vanity, right? Like a little makeshift vanity. Hopefully I accomplished what you guys can kind of see I'm trying to accomplish. But it's like a little makeshift vanity. And we also grabbed some clutter items. I'm going to show you guys. I forget the creator, but we're going to figure it out in a second because I'm about to go to it. But some clutter shelving items. I'm going to go actually to, let's do decorations. I think it'll be here. And then we could kind of see who the creator is. Here we go, right here. Aya, what is that? Aya S. Anyway, we got toothbrushes, which I'm going to be honest with y'all. When it comes to public like, not, I don't want to say public like this is a public bathroom, but when it comes to like public areas, like you're going to have your, you know, regular people coming to visit or whatever, I probably wouldn't want to use my toothbrush, like leave it out. I'm weird like that. Like I would have it like in a drawer or in a door somewhere. But for the sake of this build, we're just going to, since I mean, this isn't like super duper realistic, I'm going to put it, I'm trying to put it over there in that corner, but it's not locking to that corner. So I'll put it over here. But anyway, we got soap dishes here. Oh, this is a lotion dispenser, so I'm actually going to put this on this little vanity area. And then we got a body conditioner. We'll put this on this little vanity area, kind of like stack. Oh, I can't. Oh, shoot. Let me see. Can I option it? See, this is what I'm saying. Option doesn't work all the time, but it does work, and then it's cool if it does. And then this is the liquid soap dispenser. So I'm going to put it over here. And then we got cotton balls. I think I can put this kind of, where can I put this at? I kind of want to toggle it and have it. And I think I do have move objects on, y'all, because I think I do. It feels like I do. But let me put it back on anyway, just in case. bb.move objects on. All right, so let me see if it makes a difference with where I could put it at. See, no, it's still kind of locking into place. So I guess I just have to deal with wherever it goes. Anyway, and then we have this soap dish, which we could put over here. And maybe this can be someone's facial soap. And then there's also these bath supplies, and it comes in 3 different sets, including this big set right here, which I think is really nice. But the only problem with it is, of course, is it's really big. It kind of takes away from the space that we have. So I think I'm going to use... this one because it's a little bit smaller than I can. Actually, you know what? I think we'll just do it like that. And I think that's the only ones. I think that's the only ones it came with. But I thought that the set was really, really nice. It's very neutrally, and it looks, I don't want to say Max is matchy, but when I looked at it, I was like, okay, this looks like something that's just really well done. I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. So that's the reason why I went with this particular set of clutter. Of course, you Google search clutter, you'll find clutter all day long, but I liked this set. So anyway, we're going to do that, and I'm going to go on and grab some mirrors. Unfortunately, this Around the World Sims stuff did not come with the mirrors. Y'all, I might have to, which I'm going to hate this, because I hate doing the walls half up. See, I can't, then the wall I want to go up doesn't come up. So anyway, I'm going to try, oh, I'm back in here, good, okay. I was like, I'm going to try to get back in here as best as possible. But it didn't come with mirrors, but I really, really liked the set. So it's just kind of like, just deal with it. So I'm just going to grab, if I could get out of here, I'm going to have to go up. Why do I keep doing this to myself, y'all? Why? Why do you keep doing this to yourself? Tell me in the comment box, why do you keep doing this to yourself? Anyway, I could grab these little circular mirrors, which I think are really pretty. Or which came with Gets Together, or I can grab where is the ones that look like a medicine cabinets, the ones that look like they have a door on them. I'm probably passing them up. Not these wondrous, no, not those, they're just regular. Oh, you know what, this is them right here. I think this is them right here. No, these right here, the Morning Glory. This is them right here. They look like little, I could probably do those, or if I want to do something a little bit decorative, I can do the oval mirror. I'm trying to figure it out real quick. Let's see. And probably not that color. Yeah, I think I want to do the square ones. I do. I want to do something rectangular, I mean. So let's see what this one looks like. See, this one's going to bump into that. Okay, I think I'm just going to go basic, y'all. I know, I'm going to go basic. Y'all going to be like, why are you going basic? And then I wish I had like a mirror I could put right there that actually fit okay right there. Let me see. Is there a skinny, long, horizontal mirror? I don't see a skinny, long, horizontal mirror. This one is too... This is when a little small mirror for the tabletop would come in handy. But... we could just do it like that. Another thing we could do too, which is going to be kind of risky, is I could put a floor length mirror right there. But then I feel like it's going to be too much. Let's see what it looks like. I think it's going to be too much, especially with that light shining behind it. But if you wanted to recreate something like this, at least you guys kind of see what it could look like. You know, if you wanted to do something like this, I think it'd be really cool, especially if you had like a personal bag. Like if this wasn't a powder room where everybody would probably use, then maybe. But you know what? Actually, y'all, I'm actually digging it. I just don't want the light behind it. So let me see. What if I stack? Oh, you know what? I have an idea. I have an idea. Let's do this. Let's wait. What am I doing? I want to get rid of this one. Sell it. And then get rid of this one. I sure hope my audio sounds right because I'm using a whole different system right now because I'm upstairs. All right, so what if we did this whole wall of mirrors? All right, let's go back down in there and see what it looks like. I'm digging it. Is it too much? I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Now, what'll be really cool, and I've seen this in real life in plenty of situations, is if I could I'm digging it. Wow, I'm digging it, y'all. I'm digging it. Okay, so we have moved objects on. Something that we might can do, and I've seen this before in real life, is put lights like on the mirrors. So let's see if I can find a light that's worthy enough to be on my mirror. Let's see. Do I have a light that's worthy enough? It doesn't look like I have a light that's worthy enough to be on the mirror. Yeah. Do you guys see that? I do not have a light. But you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about. Like if you put them on the mirror as opposed to above the mirror. I like, I found the light that's worthy enough. It's called vanity lighting too. How perfect. Let's do that. And that's cool. I'm trying to decide. Do I want to put one in the middle too? I do. I think I want to put one in the middle too. All right. So how crazy does that look? Does that look like overly done with lights? Of course, I got to get in here and see this whole little area. All right. So I'm trying to check out if we put too much lighting in here, and I'm having like the hardest time trying to get in this little crevice. Trying to get in this little crevice just so I can see. But I think I'm going to be honest with y'all, I think we put too much lighting in here. I think it'll be like overkill to put the three in the middle too, even though I feel like the vanity area is probably like the most important. I'm going to go on and take these down, and we just won't put a light on that part. I'm trying to see if there's like another one that we could use. Even these on the wall, on the mirror, I think will be kind of different. I like the ones hanging down though, because I feel like that's more realistic as to what you would see in a bathroom. So I'm going to stick with the ones we have, and we're just going to do the two sinks right there, and then we'll be done with our little sink area right there. And then what I'm also going to do is going to grab some rugs like the one over there. So let's go back and grab some rugs. I'm going to go here and get them. And we're going to get the single ones, which are right here. And we're going to get the same color, because when you go buy rugs for your bathroom, you go get the same exact rug and put it everywhere in your bathroom, right? At least I do. At least I do. I love these colors though, y'all. So the rug set by itself is awesome to go get. And I love the fact that there's the different sizes too. I'm going to tilt it right here and put it there. And then I might have to scoot it over a little bit since we scooted the sink over a smidge. I think I am going to have to scoot it. All right. And then let's put this one here. And then let's go on and grab this one. And I'm going to scoot it just a little bit over. About right here. All right, cool. And I think our little sink area is done. So now let's skedaddle up over here by the toilet area, which is going to be, it's going to be super simple because I'm just going to stick a toilet in there. And we didn't get any custom toilets because the set that I got didn't come with a custom toilet. But honestly, I wasn't worried about getting like some extravagant set that came with like everything under the sun, because I felt like for the way this bathroom was going to be, it's just going to be a simple bathroom. It wasn't going to be like super over the top major. So, you know, I just felt like, okay, I got a good sink set. I like this the good build your own shower set. I like the rugs, you know, so I like the little things about it. So I just felt like I'll just deal with it. You know, I didn't feel like it was that big of a deal. So, of course, when you're dealing with the bathroom, you want to get a paper towel roll. So we're going to go on and grab one of those and stick it in here. Hopefully that's a good enough spot. I'm going to reposition this light because more than likely we're going to probably put, let me see, why can't I get the light? Did I not grab it? I guess I didn't grab it. I'm going to stick it right here. Actually, I want to stick it smack in the middle for now, but I'm probably going to change out these lights because the colors are just going to be like all thrown off. And then what else can you put like in the toilet area? I don't know. I could put like a little rack over it, I guess, but you'd hit your head on that. You would. Oh, you know what else we could do too, which I didn't even think about this. I could have totally put, it's too late now. I got the mirrors up. I was about to say I could have put some towels, like some face towel racks right there. It's cool. I'm not going to stress too much over it, but I'm trying to see what else we could probably put in this little area. I mean, I guess if worse comes to worse, I don't want to put a rack in here though. I don't. I don't. I don't know what to put in here. Like, I feel like it's just going to be bland and boring. I guess we could just get like a picture or something to put on the wall maybe. Maybe we can do that. Let's go grab a picture. Let's go to Decor. Or decorations rather, and then grab a picture to put on the wall. Oh, and I need to get my light switches as well, so let me go grab those while I'm thinking about it. Let's put it over here for when they first walk in. Light switch to the left or right? I never know. And it's so funny because we've moved quite a bit. It's kind of sad. I'm actually going to put one in the bathroom too, because you always have a different light switch in the bathroom. But you get used to a room, so like if it's dark and you kind of go in there and you like flip the switch, you like go reach on the wall for it, and then you realize it's not on this wall. I'm still doing that to this day. It's like the most ridiculous thing. We'll be here almost 2 years in a couple of in a month, as a matter of fact. It was in June. It was in June. We'll make 2 years here in June. Yeah, it's crazy. But anyway, what can I put on the wall in here? I grabbed our light switches. I hate having to pick out a painting. It feels like it just takes forever to figure out what you want to put, what you want to do. If worse comes to worse, I'm almost thinking that I was just going to put like a little wrought iron decorative piece on the wall, and I think that's what I'm going to do. So I think that's what I'm going to do, because it'll be generic. Sometimes you put a painting. It's like if you're going for a specific theme or something like that, then I could see that. Like, yeah, you put a painting up, but if not, it's like, what's the point? What's the point in putting like sunflowers in your bathroom? It's like, okay, is your bathroom sunflowers? No? Okay, then why do you have sunflowers in your bathroom? I don't know. I just feel like that. I do. I feel like that. I'm weird. Let's see. Maybe this wrought iron piece? Oh my gosh, y'all. This is going to be annoying. Or you know what? I could just keep it straight, plain Jane and just not put anything. I could. And then I could just eliminate... I could just eliminate my my headache. I just covered up my mouth. Sorry. I could eliminate my headache if I just don't worry about it. It's totally possible. It's totally possible just to be like, bump it. I'm not worried about it. It's just a toilet room. Like, get in and get out. Like, why do you have to look at something? Why do you have to sit there and look at something on the wall? Now, you know what would be really cool? Let me see if I could find it, like a magazine rack of some sort in there, because that's one thing that would be very helpful in a bathroom situation. So I think, hopefully I didn't take it out my game. I know I showed it to you guys when I was doing the breakfast area, because it came with a set. And y'all, there's a strong possibility I took it out because I ended up not using that set. And I'm trying to keep this stuff in here down to a minimum, so it won't be crazy loaded up with junk that we have to search through. Saying all that to say, there's a strong possibility I took it out. Yep. So I do not have a rack. That'd be cool though if I could find like a rack on the wall to put on the wall. I forgot to show you guys the rest of the Around the Sims stuff that came. So let me show you guys real quick. I liked the Around those Sims for stuff that it came with. My only concern is the colors. If you wanted to stick with something super generic and not like whimsical or whatever, it kind of defeats the purpose to use it, because the colors it comes in are like these very neon colors. So like you got this blue, then it goes in, let me show you guys. You got yellow, you got red, you got green. It reminds me of like a kid's bathroom, and you got this magenta color. So Ended up not using it for that reason, but I do like the stuff. I feel like it's very well done. And then of course you got the multicolor one which matches the multicolor rug and all that good stuff. It's just a little too colorful for what I wanted to do in here. This isn't anybody's personal bathroom. Like if this is somebody's personal bathroom and we were doing like a theme, like, oh, they wanted like a super bunch colors or whatever, then I'd probably go for it. But being that it's not a situation like that. It also came with these knobs, and it also came with these towels. But again, I guess the towels you could always throw up though. They come in different colors. So maybe we could throw the towels up. I can get some. Do they match the rugs? Not really. I don't know, but they come and then they came with these knobs, and if you have move objects on, you can put the knob on and then throw the towel and kind of hang it on the knob. See what I'm saying? And then it'll cover up the green and stuff. We got the basic part of the bathroom done. We need to deal with the wall. We need to deal with the wall. I already know I'm probably going to use the beer color because I like it. I do. I like the beer color. So I think I'm just going to go on and get one of these. We could do, let's see, we're dealing with blacks and grays. So, who ever put gray in a bathroom before? I know I haven't. Let's try it and see what it looks like. Let's go with, let's see, I'm going to try to throw one up and see what it looks like. Ooh, that's like super dark. Is that too dark? I'm actually kind of digging it though. Is it too dark? You know what would be the best way to test it is to put it up against the wall, because whatever we do, it has to go with this little area back here. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to have to what am I trying to say? It's going to have to coordinate with our little shower area. It's going to have to look like it makes sense. So that actually might not be a good one to go with. I want to do something that's gray, like a charcoal color, like that. That's actually kind of perfect. Okay, let me go in and shift this one, cover that one up all the way. I think I could shift, nope, can't shift it. Darn it, I hate when that happens. It's almost like I should have shifted it. It would have been easier for me to shift the whole room and then go in and change the bathroom area, because the whole room is way bigger than the little shower area. You know what I mean? So it's like, that would have been easier just to do it that way. Or you could drag it over, which sometimes works and sometimes doesn't work, like right now. Oh gosh, it sometimes works and sometimes it doesn't work. Is that too dark for a bathroom? I don't know. I like it, but then I'm kind of tempted to be like, no, it's too dark for a bathroom. All right, I'm going to go on and get all of these taken care of. All right, so that is our wall. I am going to have to put some pictures or something up, y'all. It's just bland. It's just bland. And then let's just go on and grab some flooring. So this is where it's going to get tricky. Okay, this is where it's going to get tricky. We can kind of go with, what does this one look like? Let's just see real quick. Can I see what you look like? I'm just trying to get a feel, like, can we do something like this? No, I don't like the colors. I don't think I want to do gray on gray on gray. I don't want to do gray on gray on gray. Do you want to do gray on gray on gray? Not really. We could do, and I'm definitely not going to do the small busy tile. That'll be crazy. So I'm going to actually do, look, I said I want to do gray on gray on gray. But you know what? I'm actually digging this. What if I would have did a trim though? So that way it would have kind of broke up the monotony of the gray and the gray. That might be a little too much. I think it's going to be a little too much. Now I'm peeping something down here that might actually be different. It's like a marble tile. Yeah, done. Done and done. I saw it in the corner of my eye and I was like, what are you doing? You could just use this, girl. All right, and it looks like my paper towel roller, my toilet tissue roller is way too far down on the ground. It looked like it was. It looked like it was way too far down on the ground. So our little boring toilet room area. So digging it. What do you guys think? Are you digging it? Are you digging it or no? I'm digging it. Okay, so next item up for bid, or next item on the agenda. It's definitely putting something on these doggone walls. All right, let's go to decor. Let's go back to show all. Let's go to decorations. Also, you could put like a plant in the middle right here. That might have been different. I'm just going to kind of see what it would have looked like if I would have like grabbed the plant, stuck it right there. That'd be really cute. So you could do that too, as opposed to putting the little clutter on there. That'd be different, but we're not doing that. So at least not on this particular room. Maybe on another one, but not this one. I could. How crazy would that be for me to put this in there? It's like slot a lot file of facts and be like, this is your magazine rack. No, that's not gonna work. I'm not gonna even try. I really like this piece, but I feel like it's way too big. I do. I feel like it's way too big. I need more wrought iron-y type pieces, like just plain generic, like, you know. And I'll always go with this stuff when I feel like I need to just fill in a wall somewhere. I'll go with this, and it's like I don't know if it's always the best choice. I don't know if it is. Now over here, that's nice. I will say that. So we'll throw that one over there. And you might need to put it down just a smidge. There we go. So it can at least look like it's not high up floating in the air. But then right here, what do you put? I don't know. Let's see what else we got. Could go with these. I like these pictures. I like these, but they're just so... They're just kind of plain. There's nothing really to them. Something spectacular about them. You know, they're just like little wall tiles. Do they come in different colors? They do. What if I was to grab... Well... No, I like the white. I do. I like the white. Okay, so... That might actually have to do, because this is going to be like way too big. Yeah. This is going to be way too odd. Yeah. So all of these are not going to be good. This is plates. So why would I put plates in here? Here's a boat. Wow. I never even saw that before. Is that like a sneak in freebie? I noticed they get like that. They like to do these little sneak in freebies where they'll give us like sneaky, like freebie stuff. That's cool. I don't remember that being in my game either. Okay. Yeah, I noticed that. Every once in a while, I'll see like a new shirt or a new outfit, and I'm like, y'all snuck that in during that last update. I know. I sees you. Y'all be sneaking stuff in little updates and whatnot. Y'all be like, oh, we got an update. And y'all really be sneaking in content. Probably was supposed to get it from the get-go, and then they were like, oh, we forgot to give it to them, so let's go give it to them real quick. Anyway, I digress. Let's go on and fix these lights because I can't deal with this color if we're going to do the black gray look. So I'm going to actually make them... white. Wait, like that maybe? Yeah, we'll do that. I'm going to do the same thing with this one. And I think the lighting is decent. I don't think I need to change out like the configuration. I might move some lights though. No, I am going to move some because I was thinking we were okay, but these are just like in odd places. These are like in some odd places. So I think I'm going to put this one. I might have to put the grid back on so I can eyeball where it needs to go. So it needs to be like smack in the middle of this little area, and for some reason it's on an angle. Okay, let's put it smack in the middle, about right there. All right, I don't even think I need this one in here, but I could put one like in this little hallway. Does that make sense? This little walkway right here. And then I'm gonna put this one smack in the middle, which might end up being too much, but I think it's going to be like that. And you know what, guys? I think that's going to be it. I know the walls are bare. I feel like I could put some more stuff on the walls. But at the end of the day, this is just a bathroom. It doesn't have to be anything super... see, that's like way too big. It doesn't have to be anything super, you know, like over the top. Like, I think it's pretty good like how it is. No, that's a cop-out, y'all. I just don't know what else to put on the wall. That's a straight cop-out. I don't know what else to put on the wall. Let me go through this real quick and see. It's like, because if I grab like this, it's like, why do you have that in your bathroom? I don't know. You know, I don't know. I wouldn't know what to do. I just would not know. I'm looking though. Then we got this one right here, which if I made it big, could I use this for something? I don't know. I guess I could use this. It has like the same little colors. kind of goes with the squares over there, I guess. I don't know, guys. I'm just like, are we done yet? Are we there yet? I feel like we're there. I feel like we're about to be there because I don't know what else to put on the walls. And I think it's driving me more so up the wall because the walls are just like so. Now this would be really pretty in here. But again, would I really put that in a bathroom? I don't know that I would. I don't know that I would. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like that's a little too much for a bathroom. So I'm just going to leave that one on the wall. At least a little common area is decorated. You also could probably throw some greenery in if you wanted to. Like if you wanted to put like a little plant or something over there. I know people put plants in their bathroom, which kind of gives it like a different feel. Let me see if I can find like an interesting one real quick to put over there. That could kind of give us something like a little flair over there in this little corner. Or no. Maybe I shouldn't have sized that one up. Let's see what else I could put over here. And then we're going to wrap this part up. Of course, you got the little hanging one you could put. Oh, we could put like a little hanging plant on the wall. We could do that. That'd be different. That would be different. Like a little hanging plant on the wall. There you go. See, it's coming together. I might even put anything right here, but I could put something right there if I wanted to. You know what I could put right there? Real talk. Because when you have people come over to your house and they're like using your bathroom, even though we don't technically have paper towels over there, we could totally put a trash can over there. Yeah. Let's put this waste not, want not trash can right here. Yep, there we go. And then we got this little area in the corner for the trash can, which means I probably should have put some paper towels of some sort. Where are the paper towels? I don't even know. Are they right here? I think they're right here. I think they're right here, darling. If not, I can get the paper towels that goes on the wall. But I think, let's see, will they fit? Will they fit? No, they won't fit. Oh, they will go right here, though. Well, interesting. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Definitely didn't mean to do that. I want my shelf where I had it. I worked hard to put my shelf right there. I want this. All right, and then can I move this, buddy? Can I put it right here, maybe? Oh, look, I can put it right here. Perfect. And then we'll have, like, it's so funny looking at that in the mirror because it's like, it looks like it's way more stuff than it really is. And it really isn't that much stuff. Can I move this over? Okay. Can I move it? Really? It won't let me move it. Okay. Can I put it right here? Nope, I can't move it, y'all. This is about as much as I can do. So I'll just put it right there. It's kind of in a weird spot. I sure wish I could put it on here, but I can't. There's no way I could put it up there. And when I have move objects on, I guess I could, I don't even know if I could force it there, but that'll work. So people wash their hands, they got the soap, they get a paper towel, they throw the paper towel away. I'm probably looking too deep into it, but it's done. All right, guys. So that is the bathroom. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. You liked it. Man, I think it came out really nice. It's definitely different. This whole build situation is definitely taking me out of my, I don't even want to say comfort zone because I don't think it's a situation of not being comfortable, but definitely has me thinking a lot outside the box. And this whole shower area, I really, really like. I love how it came out. Definitely something different if that's what you're looking to do. It looks more realistic. I mean, it's built into the wall as opposed to like just like a shower we picked up at Home Depot or Lowe's and just slapped it. Just slapped it up in the thing. So anyway, I have no idea what's going on with my mouse. My mouse is tripping. So I'm saying all that to say, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think down in the comment box down below. Definitely don't forget to check out the description box. You can get the links for all the goodies that I showcased today. And also Tumblr, I'm going to have pictures of the rooms on Tumblr as well as where to get the CC on there and all that good stuff. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think again, and I will see you next time. Bye.